super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez, the undefeated Terence Crawford.
All right, gentlemen, we got everything from the middle of the gold up is going to be good. You got my instructions in the back, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands. Touch them up. Back to your corner, gentlemen.
Size may matter in this fight. Max Kellerman, you and others believe we will get that answer in short order as we begin round one of this.
Crawford is a 17-year pro, 41 fights, and the reality that he's facing.
Big right hand from Canelo blocks. Canelo throws, you better block those. That one landed.
He's just slowly taking ground, and he's forcing Crawford to give up ground.
And they are studying each other right now.
That angle for me, that right may have...
The two first clean punches of the fight for Crawford. Canelo's thrown so far. It's been with force, but it's been blocked.
Shakes off that right hand offering of Alvarez, and Crawford had knocked out 11 straight foes before going the distance with Madrimov.
Working so good. Hey. Use your leg face a little bit when you're trying to get close to him with that jab. Okay. See if he'll bite it.
Did you like the left hook to the body and the greater activity from Canelo? He has to make Canelo believe that he's fighting a real super middleweight.
Crawford touched Alvarez on the way in.
But he also has to feint.
Those were hard shots upstairs that seemed to bother Canelo and enrage him.
Yeah, much was made of that angle, also the angle that Alvarez had fought five.
Bad intention shot that partially landed upstairs.
Canelo has to look like he's going to do something even when he's not.
The fight, he's where he wants to be right now.
Good point.
Though Canelo is a great counterpuncher, but it also helps Crawford get into a rhythm.
None too concerned with any of that noise as he partially... Alvarez presses forward
right there. Not right on the button from Canelo Alvarez. Keeps him thinking and allows Crawford to land shots that may not be knockout shots.
At least the effect hasn't shown up in the ring. But you do notice Crawford...
You got to believe Canelo's looking for a counter, even though his back is against the wall. You know, the fight is still early.
It's something like 2-1 Crawford. Skipper Kelp may have it 3-0 because he gave the first to Crawford, which Crawford may have won.
You might have seen Skipper Kelp's unofficial scorecard gave Crawford rounds 1 and 2.
But Crawford has had inactivity over the last 2 or 3 years. Good shot right there from Canelo. Seem a lot smaller than it actually is, and you see him doing this right here.
Good response by Crawford.
Is doing the better boxing so far. Not by a lot, but by some.
He doesn't throw the punch where they necessarily are, but where he thinks they're going to...
See it, I thought the first could have gone either way. I could see giving the second to Crawford. And he has neutralized Canelo's offense.
Those counters are very, very important.
Some useful body work from Canelo Alvarez in round 3.
Crawford slowly starting to land a few more shots. Canelo landed that left hook, and Crawford answered with a right hook, missed the left hook.
Just like that, round 4 of a possible 12.
He might have needed that rest, at least at his age. He'll be 38 right after this fight.
He doesn't look like a rusty fighter so far.
It may not look hard, but it's a hard shot, and Crawford has to find a way to not give up too many of those.
That was the first.
Something you want to give a guy like Canelo early in this fight.
And then Canelo just hit him hard in the chest. And he is a big, strong super middleweight. Caught Alvarez coming in and kind of doubled the impact with the only clean shot of the round.
Crawford not only has to jab, and in these moments right here, these last 30, 40 seconds, even though Crawford is landing some shots, Canelo doesn't jab, and he's able to still land punches. Imagine if he did come behind the jab. I think trying to go a little bit deeper. Can I stand here? Can I exchange? Where he presses. You can sense it. You can see it.
Not to be so aggressive with some counter shots.
That's a significant left hook from Crawford there.
That he, in fact, was outboxing Canelo early, and it has started to add up.
120 rounds as a pro to 245.
He took it well. That's what I've been waiting to see.
shocks and scares opponents for Canelo, which makes them keep their hands at home and not throw punches.
And that means, well, there was a jab, but everything comes hard from Canelo.
Crawford look very comfortable right now.
Good uppercut by Crawford. Shortly after Canelo had landed his most consequential strike of the fight.
Even that left hook that Terence Crawford just caught a few seconds ago.
And that's the first real clean, hard power shot upstairs that landed clean. They're starting to enter the area of the fight.
Alvarez stalking.
That Canelo's landed, and you see Crawford testing the waters.
To a fight in the 5th round where basically Canelo was overwhelming. Might find this one if it keeps up like this. If it continues this way, not only is he not backing up from Canelo's power before the end to say, hey, there's distance between you and me, like that.
These last 5 or 6 years, you see him predominantly good right hand from Canelo. Canelo seems to be able to land that right hand, the overhand right. I call both of these fighters puncher boxers.
Good left hand from Crawford. Does Crawford respond in kind?
Listen, we have to be more active. You have to connect. Listen, whenever you get in there, just get to the body. Okay, sir. All right.
But it was a similar kind of punch that caught Errol Spence coming in and floored him.
Alvarez closing the distance.
He has him where he wants him. Canelo got him in the corner.
Oh, beautiful body shot by Alvarez.
Comfortable in his biggest moments in that left-handed stance. At least he doesn't want to be moving as much as he does. It's not his forte. He knows he has to do that tonight. But
I think it's more than no nonsense. As Teddy Atlas would always say.
Pinpoint jab from Crawford a moment ago.
Ooh.
Right hand for Alvarez.
it's a gamble and a negotiation that Crawford is going to have the whole night. How long?
Nice left hand by Alvarez.
Where he can do whatever he wants to do with Terence Crawford.
As good as he gave, at least as good as he got. If I'm Canelo's corner, I really don't like what I just saw from Crawford. I thought I saw Canelo wobble a little bit from one of those uppercuts on the inside.
Ooh.
Good left hand from Alvarez.
And they're under a minute to go, round 8.
These are dangerous punches for Crawford. The resilience of Crawford, his punch resistance.
His fellow fighters, past and present. He is affable.
Good right hand from Canelo.
And I talked about earlier that Crawford has to continue to make with himself. He won that negotiation right there.
Listen for that bell, gentlemen. Listen for the bell.
Crawford working off that jab. Here we go, round 9. Oh, and that's a good early land by Crawford.
Are looking for the knockout in this round. They both are.
You had to know this was going to happen. Like to see Canelo throw multiple body shots.
Canelo has nailed him, and Canelo is a puncher.
But when you roll yourself down,
it's not that Canelo hasn't responded. It's that Crawford's responses have been a little better. It's just furious action.
Back to work off of that jab, but everything out of him. Combination here, early round 9.
Time.
That open a cut.
That's right, man. Got a little bit of a cut. Jeff, accidental headbutt, got the cut. You good?
If need be, Wright got off to a big lead against Bivol before the latter rallied.
left hook from Crawford gets through as well.
It's true, but Crawford may be getting a little too comfortable.
The shape that he's in and his ability to carry that weight, good right hand from Canelo Alvarez.
Although it's Canelo who's been cut 3 times in the past in the head and drove himself to the hospital to get
shot. Crawford said, that's all you got?
They felt each other, but I haven't seen either guy hurt yet. The question...
Competing at 68 for the first time tonight.
You on that back toe, and you got a little rhythm. You got an upper body movement, okay? All right? Because he's going to come with the wide shit. He's going to come with the wide shit.
Wants something big from Canelo here. He says you have 3 rounds to do this. Canelo's a much bigger, stronger, and better fighter than Errol Spence.
Your punch resistance is effective. Thus far, Crawford has taken the big shots from Canelo. Terence Crawford is punching with bad intentions right now. And so is Canelo.
Canelo is looking to be friends, and Crawford is not looking to be friends.
Great exchange from Terence Crawford right there. Canelo's leg.
Stitched up.
Canelo Alvarez.
As a young professional.
Ooh, good shot. You know Crawford's feeling good because he's staying there longer. He's not allowing Canelo, but when Canelo punches, if he lets.
Both of these guys have that thing that great champions have, where one can make a statement. Last 35 seconds or so, Canelo's done some good work.
Skipper Cup, go ahead.
I just think that Crawford is answering the bell whenever Canelo does something.
Yeah, it was.
Canelo, you add a couple shots like that, and this whole thing can change quickly. Time will tell.
Been the money shot for Canelo. Great for boxing. Beautiful body shot by Alvarez to begin round 11.
Emphasize an effective round so far, and there's Crawford taking that play away.
Right through the guard for Alvarez with the right hand.
Canelo remains dangerous and is being implored by his corner to pour around him, as he's always been throughout his career. Canelo's going to have to do something.
Yeah.
One tries to take the play away from the other, there's an immediate response.
Bud was going to be, and he landed flush.
Not sure why he's not making that adjustment.
Can he follow up?
Still a lot of round left.
It's a good right hand for Alvarez. Alvarez with a late left hand in round 11. 3 minutes to go.
Okay? You got great foot movement. Sometimes hit the feint, you boxing great. Keep touching him off the double, okay?
This has been a masterful performance from Terence Crawford.
To eat right now. It's the 12th round.
Yeah,
he didn't know how this fight is being scored. Got what he wanted, which was his respect.
In 1941, had Joe Louis beat for the heavyweight title, went for a knockout in the 13th round in boxing. I believe, guys, either
discouraging for Canelo to land those kind of shots.
Steve Weisfeld is as good a judge as
I agree with that, man.
115, 113 to Barrios. We'll see if we get to the cards tonight.
Setting the table the way that he has. Still trying to land something big before it's over, but Crawford won't allow it.
You have the same set of judges that did judge that Mario Barrios Manny Pacquiao.
Something dramatic here, where Bud Crawford becomes the first ever lightweight champion.
A performance that would earn the respect down the stretch. And there's the final horn. Terence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez go the distance.
Bud Crawford just beat Canelo Alvarez.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, to the winner by unanimous decision, the Fighting Pride of Omaha, Nebraska, USA,